Okay, so I'm back.
I'm alive.
I'm back. Power went out in my area.
Okay, that's why.
How is that possible? There's no storm, right?
There's no storm within my area, but I had a power surge. Like, basically, the power turned off for like at least a good solid minute over here, so.
It must have been a momentary short circuit.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by that, and I was on my way in here.
Mm.
So, alright, so. Getting back into action. We see this Whipper basically vanish from thin air into thin air. And Mask,
Mm-hmm.
you see all of this. How do you react?
I leveled the 9mm at the demon.
He's no longer there.
Oh. Hmm. Well, I just try to spectate. I just kind of just try to spectate, like without them noticing.
Well, as you're spectating.
I gotta see if they actually notice me.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't notice me.
Not unless I roll
At
really
least
well.
I won't.
I didn't
Well,
roll too
hey,
hot, so.
wait. If you do a perception check, that means you're actively trying to find something.
Well,
Which makes
the
more
Ripper
sense. He
would.
wouldn't know that I was. He wouldn't know
No, no,
that
no,
I
no,
would be
no.
there.
Whoa,
So
slow down, Will. You
I
do
have
realize
to
there
be.
are two dead bodies. There are two dead bodies. They're gonna look out for something.
Yeah, but you're not.
I won't, but everyone else will.
Alright.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. But yeah, I just literally, I'm just looking to beat your passive perception.
Look. Here's
Because
the
I'm
thing
just like
with perception.
I'm just like
Here's
spectating your
the
conversation
thing
here.
with perception. Here's the thing with perception. It doesn't matter if they're looking for you specifically or not. What perception really means is that what if they see you? All right, it's a rolling for a chance that they accidentally see you. Even if they are not specifically looking for you, they're gonna still have use of their eyes and they're gonna look around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why passive perception exists.
Yeah.
Is just in case if you accidentally spot me.
The demon didn't spot ya.
Yeah, what's Ghost's passive perception?
Not high enough.
There we
Alright.
go.
So, as basically the demon disappears. Mask. You feel
So,
enlightened. Like,
hmm.
as if during that whole situation that you were being shielded somehow. Do you look around?
No. I then go to the library.
Alright. I'll assume that you do go down the building and Ghost, you do notice the mask.
I ignore him.
Alright.
Do I
As
get
you
to the
base
library okay?
okay, we'll head straight towards the library.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost, is there anything you want to do?
Oh no, I already got my drinks, so I'm just going home.
Alright. As you're going back home, Ghost, I need to make you a perception check.
You got it. There it is.
Oh, nice!
Oh crap. Oh, sorry, my
Nice!
computer's going a bit slow for me, so I
You
won't be
got an
able to
at
see.
20.
Oh my god.
That's why I said nice. Alright, so on your way, you hear some moaning. And as you basically look to where that sound's coming from, you see someone that you've actually met during the last season. It's
Who would
Zero,
that be?
and he's missing an arm and both his legs.
Is he alive?
He's still alive.
Wow. That guy is durable.
Uh, do you do anything, Ghost? Or Jonas, as I guess I should say?
Is he bleeding?
Oh, yeah, he's bleeding.
Where am I?
You're like, imagine that if you're on the sidewalk, he's like, kind of off of the sidewalk a little bit and down a little bit away from an alleyway that you could see.
Well, the first thing I do is I just call 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, we got a seriously maimed guy. I didn't get to one of the Rippers' work, and I state the address of the place.
We'll be right. We'll be there shortly.
All right, and then I just go up to this Zero character, and I just squat down.
Uh, fuck.
You know, the bullet to the brain is a whole lot painless than what you're going through.
Ghost. He's too tough. He's
You found out too. You really found out too.
he's
Since
coming
when?
for you. Watch.
You think you're gonna bleed out?
Watch your back. Okay.
You don't know me. Look, Zero, whatever your name is. I see at this moment you don't really have a lot of time to live. So I'm just gonna ask you, what do you know about this Ripper guy?
He's a mean son of a bitch that's been around for hundreds of years.
I guess that's. Is there any more?
He was originally known as Jack the Ripper.
Again, I guess that's much. Anything else? Do you have his weaknesses? What did you try doing to him? Tried shooting him?
I tried to take him down. Came a little short.
Um,
You see him like cough up some blood? I don't have a whole lot of time.
Does he cough up his? Does he cough up his pancreas?
No.
I can make this end real quick right now, but honestly, I don't really have my gun at the moment, so I'm sorry about it. Don't worry, 911 is coming.
Can just snap his neck.
Except that it costs action, and that will have to move. It's just too much wet work. They'll also spray some blood on me.
From
I don't
snapping
want
his
that.
neck?
No, he's still bleeding out from his limbs cut off, so I'm afraid he might thrash around a bit.
Well, yeah, obviously. Alright, so he just
So
basically
I stand up and walk away.
Max. My real name's Max.
I'll be sure to write your name on your epitaph, Max.
Be careful. And you see him like slowly closes his eyes as the ambulance basically rolls up and puts him in the back of the ambulance. Thank you. And just drives on off to the nearest hospital. Alright, so what do you do now?
I head back home. I speed walk to my.
Alright, as you're basically speed walking and nothing else of interest happens, so we head over back to the mask as you finally arrive to the library.
Mm-hmm. And also, quick word, quick thing, Jay. Literally, something you could do is maybe ask Dervin if he knows anything on the Ripper. Again, kind of demonology expert at the click of a phone.
Again, I would not have known that. I don't know Dervin.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, you know,
Darvin von
yeah,
No,
Stringer.
I don't know. I don't know Dervin as a demon hunterologist or anything like that.
No, but you
you,
could have called him.
you he
I
he
could.
literally told you
Oh,
you literally watched him do research on demons and shit.
well, he never told me that he specifically wanted to research demons and shit. All heard is that he wants to research and research and research, but never on demons.
Alright.
However,
Yeah.
I can call him to see if he's okay, if that makes you happy.
Alright.
Whatever.
So, now, we find the mask here at the library as you enter in.
Oh no! Before I enter, I like duck into an alley and just kind of do this weird little thing.
Okay, what is this weird little thing you do?
I take out this like weird little stick thing and just like take off my mask and then cover my scars and shit. Like make it to where they don't really show up. Like they're not noticeable. And then I just take off the hood and just enter the library casually.
Alright, as you enter the library, you do notice it actually has, surprisingly enough, of actually a few citizens. Mostly students, like teenage and college
Right.
students. Just off in one corner in the northeastern direction. And you notice the
Mm-hmm.
librarian is actually pretty damn hot.
Mm. It's one of them librarians, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those sexy librarians.
Well,
She
he goes up
has.
to the front desk and he goes up to the front desks and sign languages. Where can I find the demonology section?
She doesn't pay attention to you at first, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He says again, where can I find books on demonology and demons and such?
I have one here that someone didn't check out if you want to take a look into it.
Wait.
Sure.
Sorry for interrupting, but couldn't your character also call Dervin as well?
No.
Uh, well, technically you're a
What if I say,
hacker, so you would
yeah? What if
kinda
I say
know.
I give you?
Yeah, but my dad wouldn't know that you have anything to do with Durbin von Strieger.
True. Anyways,
Yo,
you
triple
do
calling center.
notice one uh feature that kind of pulls her out of the whole, that kind of turns some people off. You do see this scar on her left cheek,
Hmm.
and
He's not
she's
gonna.
human, blonde hair, decently good body.
Well, he doesn't bring up. He's not gonna bring up the scar. He's just gonna ask for the book and then start researching.
Anyways, I'm going to need your name,
Yeah,
Mister.
basically. Oh, he just puts down. He just says as. Man, I was not like literally. I should have come up with a regular old name for him.
Just come up with like aliases or something like that, like something.
No, I'm gonna give her his actual name because
Bob
man, he doesn't
Marley.
use his name often enough, so no one would be
Bob
really able to
Marley.
trace him.
Okay.
Let me think.
Bob Ross. Call yourself Bob Ross.
uh,
Terry Redcliffe.
Terry Redcliffe. Okay. Probably not gonna remember that.
Write it down.
Alright, so where the hell do I keep placing my pencil? There it is. Close enough. Alright, so she goes, Terry Redcliffe. Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh,
Hell.
wait, you're the. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss and everything.
It was literally years ago.
Yeah, but she
Huh?
she's
He
still.
said, yeah, he just finally would just don't bring that up.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at socializing.
Same.
She's sign languages.
And he just grabs the book and just walks over to the tables.
All right. As you basically open up the book, you do some research knowledge of like some demons that humanity or what the other races have encountered, what their uh, beliefs are
I should
on.
probably tell you what I'm trying to research, huh?
Hmm.
I should probably tell you what I'm trying to research, huh?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, apparently now he realizes that demons exist. He's gonna do some research to see if he can figure out how to summon one, so he can make a deal to see about like trading himself for his girlfriend's life, like trying to bring his girlfriend back in exchange for his life.
You do get to reading, and there is some ways to do it, but you have to actually know the demon's name in order to summon it.
Hmm.
So, for example, you can't summon the Ripper because that's not his name.
Hmm.
There are
Okay.
ways
Well.
around it if you can find an object that gives them their power, but other than that, you're not going to summon a demon. And even then, this book would probably have nothing on demon summoning.
Uh, well. Well. Does it have anything on how to attract demons or deter them?
Mostly deter, not a whole lot attraction.
Hmm. Well, what is there?
Well, holy water and holy crosses seem to be able to work on some demons, not all of them.
Salt.
Salt does work too.
Hmm. Okay. I got some ideas.
And we see this like elderly looking gentleman like come in as well. He looks like a janitor, like balding
Hmm.
head and whatnot. And
Okay. Well, I. Hmm.
and he's a wood elf, oddly enough.
Hmm. Well, I pick up the book and go back over and just ask him, "Is there any more like this?" To the librarian.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
There's a entire row dedicated to demonology and whatnot.
Hmm. He's gonna go over, pick out the most promising ones, then check them out.
Alright. Alright.
Do I
This
happen to pass by the wood elf janitor?
yeah, you do pass by the wood elf janitor.
Hmm.
And he looks extremely like he's been around the block for quite a few years.
Hmm.
Like
He
he's
says,
getting on in years.
Yeah, and as the mask passes by him, he just says, "Hi."
He just like looks at you and goes, "Hello, hello there." uh, what a damn mess.
Mm. Well, he just goes through and yeah, he goes
It's
and yeah, Terry and yeah, the now named Terry is gonna he's gonna go to a church and ask for and see if he can just kind of buy kind of like a reliquary, like a holy symbol for prayer air quotation.
okay. As you go to the church, we're gonna go jump back to Jonas now. Jonas, it's been awfully quiet around the house, almost too quiet.
I tried calling Rhea.
Ring, ring, ring. Boo-doo-doo-doo. No answer.
I tried going upstairs then.
As you go upstairs, you have this sense of dread crawling on your back.
I tried opening doors one by one.
As you open your kid's bedroom, neither one of them are in there. As you check where Agent Rhea has been staying, she's not there either.
It's in that case I go back downstairs and I check the garage.
As you go back downstairs and heading towards the garage, you see a note that's on the door to the garage that's folded up with a knife in the doorway.
I read the note.
I have them now.
All right. In that case, I decide to call someone else. I decide to call Dervin and see if he can help me with something.
Okay.
Alright, so how we gonna do this? Cause
Hello?
alright,
Hey, Dervin, you've been hearing the news, right?
Yeah.
Some yeah, some psycho killer.
Yes. What about it?
Well, I'm just really calling you to see if you're okay.
Uh, I've been doing very well. I have noticed that this demon has been this demon, and yes, I know it's a demon, has been leaving a lot of clues.
You know it's a demon.
Well, yes, don't didn't you haven't noticed all the books on demonology I have lined on my shelves?
I thought those were something for decorations you have.
No, you know me. I don't spice something. I don't spice something without having a reason for it.
Right. Since you know that this thing is a demon, what do you know about it?
Well, I have been researching it, and that's where Silver comes in with exposition.
okay. So what Durvin basically reveals is that the demon in question, that is the Ripper, is what is known as a possessor demon. And basically, what this demon does is that it basically what the story goes, according to the book that Durvin read, is that a human from basically 400 years ago made a deal with this possessor demon, and thus Jack the Ripper was created.
Hmm.
So he's mortal, let's just say. We can kill him.
Technically speaking, you can. And the only thing that people think that seems to be able to connect this Ripper character with the Jack the Ripper is the knife that he wields. And
Even though
people
they
think
wield
that if you get rid of his knife, he's no longer the demon. Uh, again, according to... God, friggin' dang it. Go away, McAfee. And basically,
all right.
that's what you get from Dervin.
I see. So all we need to do is to de-equip him from his knife.
Supposedly.
All right. Since you already know everything about this character, what do you think is his purpose here?
You asking me or Will?
Will.
Durbin. I'm pretty sure he's asking Durbin what his purpose would
Yeah,
be.
Irving.
Alright, Dervin, what do you think his purpose is?
Um, probably just chaos, like most demons. He's probably got his own secret agenda that we can't comprehend. Demons are unpredictable.
Yep. Demon on a warpath. Alright, so that's what you get from Dervin when your phone basically dies.
Mm.
That's
And
it.
we're going to switch back to the mask.
Alright, I went around and I've gotten a holy symbol of Palor.
Yeah, we'll say that Paler does exist in this world.
Yeah. Um, and I did some researching on some demon seals or symbols relating to demons.
Yeah, there's a way to basically make sure that a demon can't attack, yeah. Like there's a demon protection circle and all that.
Eh, no, just seals that related to demons in general.
Oh, yeah. There's even a summoning seal that you found.
Alright. And I go to my base and yeah, I just kind of write down the seals pretty much everywhere. And I give them each. I put like a drop of blood worth on each seal, and then I cut my hand with a little knife, and then hold the holy symbol in my hand, and
Alright.
then just kind of hold it out, let it drip.
As your hand is dripping, I'm now going to try to see what demon you summon.
Like I'm basically I'm covering the holy symbol with my blood to represent like Antichrist kind of shit.
Well, you get
You know,
some
like
demon.
you know, like an upside down cross covered in blood kind of shit.
Yeah, you get a demon.
All right.
As the room basically starts to shake and shift, you see this, what looks to be a succubus.
Mm.
Oh,
As she opens up her eyes, she goes, ah, the mortal realm. Here is a place I have not been in a long time.
Okay. He. All right. Terry thinks something, seeing if she can read his thoughts. Therefore, that way it makes it easier to conversate.
Yeah, she can pick up your thoughts, I'll say.
Okay. All right. So here's what he thinks. I summoned you here to see if I can propose a deal that you may or may not be able to carry out.
Oh, what sort of deal is that? She kind of turns around towards you, kind of like hovering within the air, just like almost like if she's lying down on something. Like,
I have made I have made sure to surround this entire room with salt. Therefore, you cannot leave. So, but I will make an opening depending.
now what
Here's my
have you summoned me here?
Here's my deal that I propose.
Alright, what's your deal?
The wood elf, the wood elf woman named Lena, Proudstride.
What about her?
I wish, I wish for her to be brought back to life in exchange for my own. There will
Oh.
be, she will not be, she will not be attacked. She will live a normal life. She will live in peace. And if you demons just so happen to come up here to the mortal realm to invade it, she is to be unharmed.
Now, I
Harmed.
cannot
She will.
guarantee something like that last part, nor can I guarantee that she will be back the way she was. Unfortunately, I am a lesser demon within the realms.
Well then,
But
can you hmm,
I do know where she is.
can you direct? Well, I would prefer to, if you could tell me some information on how to contact a more powerful demon, so I may propose this deal to them.
Oh, I can do the deal. It just not may end up in your favor, per se. You would have to get the most powerful demon within hell itself. You would literally have to summon Satan himself.
Is that so?
Quite literally.
Hmm.
And good luck getting to him. He's quite busy at this time of year.
I'm assuming so. So, what can you do?
I
Because I
can.
wish to bring her back to life, so she may live her life as it should be. She will not. Her personality will not change, nor will, but she will live her life.
Hmm.
Life, and in exchange, I will sell you my soul. You may do with it whatever you may do with it as you please. But I wish for any memory of myself to be erased as well.
Do you
I wish
wish
for her
to not exist in her memory?
and anyone that I may have known's memory. I wish for her to live a life that is her own,
She's
and
got
there,
it. She's got the idea.
yeah,
She goes, "Well, dear, here's the thing. She's in heaven. I have no jurisdiction there. Like I said, if you want her back, you will have to talk to the big man himself. And good luck with that."
is he talking about big man as in Satan or big man
She,
as in
she's talking to big
the
man
big
as
man
in
upstairs?
Satan.
Mm.
So, but I can technically bring her back. Give me a piece or memory of hers, if not her entire memory, the more memories the better, and then I could take on her role. No soul required.
That is not what I want.
I know that's not what you want, but it's what your heart desires.
It really is. I mean, he literally just wants to exchange his life for hers, so she may live and therefore he may suffer for all the things he would have done that she would not see that she would be disappointed in him for.
In fact, you actually are our second best man, if I were to say. Those mafia goons have been really fun to torment. So, quite
Mm,
honestly, you did us a favor. And besides, she would pick up the arms to where you have failed. She would be you, and you would be her. Do you get my
No.
meaning?
Where what basically where she takes over his role as the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about that. Your role still has to be played out. I'm sorry.
Here's my question.
Hmm.
I have access to some information that may or may not interest the big man downstairs.
Oh?
Do you know a man that goes by the name of Ghost?
Why, yes, we do. Almost everyone in hell knows who he is.
Would the big man downstairs have any
Really?
interest?
The big man has no interest within such small fry. Not till
Boy,
he's
how dare you?
not till he's more what's the best word? Menacing, I guess. To where he's more of a threat. Currently he's as harmless as a fly to us.
Is that
Boy,
so?
I'm gonna doom guy the shit out of all of you if you don't shut up now.
You don't hear all this.
My spirit tells me otherwise.
Like, literally, I ask her, if I were to help make him more menacing, and therefore bring interest to him, to the big man, and may I gain audience with him to propose my deal?
Absolutely.
Are you literally trying to sell my soul here? I'm not even with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely. And
Watch
tell
till I
you
come
what,
back.
I'll
See
be
you.
watching over your progress just to be sure. Even though, technically speaking, I should not be here, I still have ways to get this back to hell and forth. So you'll be seeing a lot of me,
Hmm.
Mr. Redcliffe.
You can gain contact with the big man, correct?
Oh, yes.
Good. Tell him he's got someone interested in contacting him at some point, and he's willing to do just about anything.
I have already sent him a message.
Good. Good. Now, do whatever. Now, I'm gonna make an opening in the salt. You may do whatever you wish. Ish out there. Just, just make sure not to do anything that may connect it to me. Or again, I want to do this as discreetly as possible.
Why, I wouldn't think of anything otherwise.
I I know you're a succubus, so do what succubus do.
I
And
will literally
he
fight you.
proceeds to sweep the salt with his foot.
As you basically sweep the salt with your foot, you see her like disappear from this room.
Mm, okay.
I
Alright.
will literally fight you on the street for selling my soul.
You don't know that!
Yep, you really don't.
Speaking of ghosts, let's see what's going on over there.
Probably fighting someone on the street.
No, we find you back where after you surely read the note. What do you do?
Okay, so after I read the note, I called Dervin. My phone ran out of juice. Well, the next thing I can do is try to contact the mask. How by I'm trying to charge my phone first.
As you go to charge your phone, it doesn't charge. As you feel a presence within the room.
What do I do?
Why,
I look behind
dear,
me.
you become stronger.
Who is that feminine voice am I hearing?
Do you look to see where that voice was coming from?
Yeah.
You see a succubus floating in the air, kind of like lying down. She goes, "Hello
You sure
there."
you look awfully like a Cheshire. Tell me you're not a part of him.
No, no. In fact, I'm here on a business proposal.
Then speak your mind, demon.
It helps you and us.
The point?
The Ripper.
And in return, what do I have to do?
All you have to do is defeat him. That'll definitely get my boss to notice you more as a threat than a little fly.
Why would I need the attention of your big boss then?
Oh, we have a little bit of a interest betting pool. And I got bets on you that you'll become more menacing, if you will, more badass. While the
Why,
big man himself says that you'll be nothing more than a harmless kitten.
again, why would I need the attention of the big man himself? What possible benefits is there for me?
Well, for one, you get the respect of hell, and for two, I get to take his place.
Respect from hell? Tell me, succubus, why would I do with the respect from hell? After all my life I've been hunted by the devil's dogs.
I can call them off at any time. We will leave you alone, for the most part. Occasionally, one of us will pop in to check on your progress, most likely myself. But other than that, you won't hear a word or peep from us, unless you use your
How could
psychic powers.
I possibly know what you say is truth?
Go ahead, pup. Do you trust the liar? Do you trust those that will deceive you? Normally, you would say no. But technically speaking, you only have my word as of right now. So, what would it
You
be, Mr. Jonas? Dutch?
Why does every one of you know the things I do for that omniscience? You said something about the Ripper, right?
Yes.
What do you want me to do with him? What do you can possibly offer me for him?
Well, I know his weakness. I know how you could beat him.
I, I already know his weakness is that knife, isn't it?
Oh, bravo! But you don't know the little trick the demon has, now do you? The demon's within the blade, so as soon as you take that blade away, you're that demon.
Then it's settled then. I just need to blow it up, isn't it?
Exactly, you need to destroy it. Oh, but it's made of the strongest metal created in hell. Nearly impossible to destroy. If only you knew its weakness.
I have
She
not
j- she just does
confirmed
this sickening twisted smile, knowing what she knows.
this. Is ass one day, isn't it? What is this weakness?
It runs on blood. The more blood it gets, the more stronger it gets. The less blood it gets, the weaker it is. Get it weak enough, and you should be able to shatter it with your own two hands.
So what? Do I just trap him in a prison cell? Make him rot there for life?
Oh, no, no, no. He would just get out. You need
It
a
was a fitting.
more permanent plan. I'll
Well, the
let you
knife is.
contact your friend, the mask. I'm rooting for you. As soon as she basically says that, the room feels immediately lighter and your phone's immediately charged.
All right. In that case, I contact the mask immediately.
Mask, you hear your phone go off.
All right, I pick it up.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that you guys are doing a text message, so this is gonna be back and forth. So,
Mm-hmm.
Jay, you go first.
All right. You want me to just type it down what I'm gonna say? Or
No, I actually want you to say it, but you can do the type if you want to
okay.
do it.
Okay. Hey, mask.
Yeah,
You know the Ripper character, right?
correct.
How do I kill him?
I don't know.
She just told you how to kill him.
I know, but I want more specifics. All right. In that case, let me rephrase that. How do I trap the Ripper?
I don't know. I don't like. Depends on what race the Ripper is.
Like I
He's
said,
trying to like basically on the mask. He's trying to feign ignorance of demons. He's trying to feign ignorance of the existence of demons.
alright.
Well, thing is, does it the does he do you know the Ripper? Like I'm saying out of character. Do you know the Ripper is a demon or not? Like,
He does, but his characters try to play it downwards.
okay,
That's what I'm
I
getting.
then all right. In my character, then how do I track?
No idea. Depends on the race. If he's Arakakra, he can fly. Alright. If he's
Well,
Typhon, he can most likely do some weird thaumaturgy shit to mask his tracks.
all
I
right.
need
A better question.
info.
Just follow the bodies.
All right, mask. Where is my family? You have cameras all over the place.
Yes, but not in private areas such as people's homes, apartment buildings,
Unless
that
they have
such.
cameras.
Can you search through them for me, anyways? Can you search the streets? Find any
Of
signs?
course, of course, I can see if I can find anything that could lead you there. And yeah, I just surf the cameras.
As you surf through the cameras, you don't find anything.
Hmm, nothing. He's
Nothing
either
at all.
no, nothing at all. Not a single clue. Either he's using magic or he's somewhere really secluded.
Or both.
That too.
Not even signs. Not even the traces signals.
No, there's nothing. There's no. I've done everything I can think of.
All right. Okay. Okay, I see. Well, stay safe then, Mask.
You too.
I all right. I turn off my phone and go outside. I take my bag of holding with the weapons in it. And I also take a note as well.
All right. As you basically leave the house and whatnot, you see something odd.
Explain.
Well, you see this round cylindrical object on the ground that just was lying at your door. Do you pick it up?
So this electrical object.
No, it's a weird object. It looks like a
I
compass,
try.
basically.
Yeah. In that case, I pick up with the sheet of paper.
As you go to pick it up with a sheet of paper, it doesn't do anything. It looks like just like someone dropped their compass here, but it's not
I try.
pointing towards north.
I touch it with my bare hands.
It's slightly warm, but not to where it's like, oh my god, it's on fire. More like maybe somebody dropped it, but again, it's not pointing north.
Where is it pointing to?
Straight down the street.
All right. I pocket the compass and I get in my car and I just go wherever the compass points to.
You see it do a little bit of a turn every now and again once you get to like turns and whatnot. Like it's leading you somewhere. And then you're kind of over a bridge when it starts to spiral out.
I try to look over.
You see that there is underneath the bridge like a small area where you kind of would place like a small like park and whatnot. You see something of that down there too.
I try to observe closer while also going down the bridge.
As you observe closer, it feels a little warm, and you notice that there are fiery footsteps, like someone literally had their feet on fire, and there's a footstep path leading to an iron door.
An iron door, you say?
Yeah,
What does this door look like?
like it looks like a solid iron looking door, and it does have a slot to where someone can like look out, see who you are, and then let you in. And it's connected to one of the support beams to the bridge.
A support beam that's connected, right?
Yeah, like imagine if you saw a bridge and then you're underneath said bridge, and you know those support columns that are on the bridge.
Uh huh.
Basically, think of something like that, and then at the base of the support column, there's a door.
All right. Okay, okay, I get it. So, in that case, I try to touch the door, feel it up.
It feels surprisingly cool. What do you do?
I open the door.
Click, 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 click. Doesn't open.
I tried to see if there is any lock.
You don't see any lock on the outside. In fact, you see the doors panel that I was describing open up as you hear a voice, "Who the hell goes there?"
A friend.
What's the name?
Are you this paranoid of your own pals?
I could see you, and I have never seen your face before.
Times change.
Yeah? Well, I don't remember an asshole like you knock at the door. So leave.
You should try just
Really?
holding the compass.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Well, I found this on my parking lot. It led me to here.
Are you here for them?
I don't play the names game. Who is them?
I don't play the names game either.
Then it's settled. Who are they then?
Two kids and an adult female.
Yes, in that case I would be.
Alright. First, answer 3 questions. If you fail any of the questions, you're not allowed entry.
What is this? Monty Python and the Death Bridge?
Sort of. The demon that decided to build this place was high at the time and was watching my python.
No. No. Hmm. Okay.
Alright.
Wait, demons can get high?
One.
They're high 24/7.
Some demons can actually get higher than a kite, depending on the demon.
I mean, ask Cheshire.
He's not a demon.
Not in my eyes, he is.
Okay.
He's a demon of lust.
Alright, so first question. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
You have to answer truthfully. What is your character's favorite color?
Is literally blue.
Okay, so he was like, okay. A lot of blues. Alright. I walk on 4 legs in the early morning. I walk on 2 legs at noon. At afternoon, in the evening, I walk on 3. What am I?
A human?
I would take man, but that would work. Alright. The last question. What
Literally, that's like the oldest riddle in the book.
what is my name?
You kind of cut off there.
Okay, he's asking you what's his name.
What is Jonas's name, or what's the gatekeeper's name?
The gatekeeper's name.
Well, what is my name?
I don't know! As soon as he says, I don't know, you hear a fiery roar from the other side of the door as the door basically blasts open as you see this guy being burned alive into nothingness.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. That's terrifying.
Damn, I think you just turned. I think you just turned the riddle onto him.
No, I referenced my
oh.
pythons successfully.
I was afraid that I actually wrong that one because everyone knows my name.
Not this guy. But he was asking
Yeah.
you what his name was. And you turned it on his head. Nice job.
Oops.
Well, you got entry.
Sweet. All right, and I guess I open a door.
Well, the door's already open.
Oh, okay. I just enter inside. Try, stepping over the.
As you basically enter inside, you find yourself going down a stairway. Feels like it takes about an hour, maybe two. Then you find yourself kind of
Big
entering.
ass.
Hmm? You,
That's the big ass stairway.
yeah. You find yourself then entering into what looks to be a bar.
Oh no! Oh, I'm getting scared now.
And you see actually a lot of demons here. You see,
Oh shit! The gatekeeper was the bouncer.
Jesus Christ! Is this Akira? Is this his Devil Man here?
yeah, you see a lot of devils, and oddly enough, you see a fallen angel barkeep.
Kind of wish
Um
I was there now.
um
You could get
I
there.
take it. I look around even more.
Yeah,
Is
but I
there
don't know
any?
it exists. I don't know it exists.
You see,
Yeah,
you look
not unless
around,
I
you
call.
do notice that there are few humans here, but not many.
Jesus Christ! Oh boy!
And
I
I think you just
oddly,
angered them.
and oddly enough, you actually see some other races here. You see some dwarves, you see some elves.
I feel like Jonas just pissed all of the demons off by saying his name in their presence.
Uh, what'd you do?
He
I
said Jesus
asked them.
Christ.
Everyone in the bar, including the bartender, look at you with death glares. Son, you're breaking rule one. Now,
I
luckily, you're
said.
a newcomer, so I'll let it slide for now. But don't let me catch you saying that name around here.
Fair enough.
Please tell me there's like this big old bulletin board with a shit ton of rules
Oh yeah, there is.
relating to God.
Yeah, you
I
cannot say.
try to.
You can't even say God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, blah 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 blah.
And I doubt you can. And he probably can't say the four archangels' names.
Nope. You can't say any of those guys' names. Period. While you're in
Like
this
even
bar.
if there was
By
like
Azura! By Azura!
like even if there was a human in here whose name was actually Michael, you couldn't say his name out loud because that's breaking the rules. Even though you're not talking about that Michael in particular.
Okay,
there
Mr.
are
Fortnite.
there are exceptions to the rules. Like if say the person's name is Michael, you are allowed to say it. Just don't say the other three.
What if
What if there's a guy named Raphael?
what
If
if his okay? What if a guy first name is Michael, middle name is Raphael, and then the last other initials go is the other same names.
then you're basically fucked. As well as
He
that
is
guy.
gone. In that
Like that
case,
guy's just unlucky.
Yeah, you actually see one of the guys that are actually hanging because he has that name.
I feel like I should be disturbed, but strangely enough, I am not. I decide to
And you do see some
wiggle
ghosts
my.
down here too.
Is the little boy here?
Oh no.
Oh God!
Oh, these are probably like bad ghosts.
Yeah, these are just more like you see one of them looks like a biker gang dude. And
Hmm.
this entire and you see at least two other ghosts that has the same jacket. And on the back, you
Same.
see dead riders.
I think that's a little too literal. I think that's a little too literal.
Yeah, that was a little too on the nose.
In that case, I try to wriggle myself to the bartender.
What you'll be having?
Please tell me this is
I'm,
Azazel.
I'm looking for someone. 3 people specifically.
Are you looking for Miss Rhea, Mai, and Mason?
Why, yes, I am.
Did the gatekeeper do it again?
Uh, perhaps. What do you mean by that?
He let you in by tricking
Well,
him, didn't you?
well, it's not really me to blame.
Well, he wasn't really the brightest gatekeeper.
Speaking of which, will we come back to life?
Eventually.
All right.
Please tell me this bartender's name is Azazel.
It's a guy, so. And
Please tell me his name is Azazel.
my name is Hazel.
Hazel?
Yeah, Hazel.
Oh,
No, Azazel. Like,
Yeah, that's what he says, as Hazel. Ah!
mm. So the
alright.
king, so the literal king of the fallen angels,
Mm-hmm.
the king of the
Most
fallen angels is a bartender.
most people call me Al.
Al?
AL, for short.
AL.
Yeah, Al.
I would have called him as.
Yeah, I thought about calling him as too. He goes by many nicknames.
What about ass?
Nope, that one he does not go by.
Yeah, at least.
Or as. Just take your pick.
So, as what do you know about the my Mason and Rhea?
Other than what I've been told when they were brought in,
Yes, where are
they're in the back. Now,
fantastic?
gotta ask you, son, what sins have you committed?
Excuse me?
What sins have you committed? Cause if you cross that barrier, you may not be able to come back. See that
What?
red line right there? He points over to where it looks like a doorway and a red line that says the back, where you see the sign, the back is.
Yeah.
If you cross it and you have no sins, you'll be able to come back. If you have sins, well, that's knowing you. So I'm
I
asking you
suppose
if you have sins.
I suppose Raph could possibly be one. I kind of lose my cool one time.
Definitely not Lusk, knowing your little exploit at a sex dungeon.
Apparently, everyone knows about that.
I saw it.
Wait, was he there?
Yeah, he was there.
Was he getting whipped?
No,
No.
he was doing the whipping.
No. Wait,
Aha!
wait, me? Me?
No, he was whipping someone else. He saw you
Okay.
in the sex dungeon when you guys went to that sex dungeon.
Oh my god.
You
Here we
remember?
go.
Yeah.
Wonderland.
I've seen you in the Wonderland just once.
Well, I'll have you know this. I did not take a part of any of the product. I just wanted to leave.
I know.
Right. So, speaking of sin, you can sense any sin on me.
A bit. Though my skills are a little rusty.
Oh, is he no longer king?
No, he's still king.
Mm,
Just because you lose some senses doesn't mean that you don't lose the title of king.
mm. Yeah, this is his kingdom.
Anyways,
Kingdom
welcome
of Food.
welcome to the kingdom of fallen angels. This is kind of the crossroads, if you will.
The Crossroads Bar. I feel like Durbin would feel right at home.
He probably would be.
Like, he would get the chance to talk to the literal king of fallen angels, man.
Yes, he would.
Like, that would be like his literal wet dream.
Now,
Other than talking to the big man downstairs himself.
now, what could I do for you?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah. I just want to see if you can sense any sins on me. That's possible.
I do sense a few. One, as you mentioned, wrath. You don't have lust. Definitely ain't a sloth. Greed might be a part. Greed, maybe.
All right.
And vengeance.
I am indeed feeling a bit of vengeance, considering one of them is being kidnapped.
Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. And it's very simple. I'll give you. You'll be able. I'll get your friends and family out of the back, safe and sound, unharmed. But you gotta do something for me.
Everyone wants a favor from me today. What can I do?
Oh no, I'm not gonna tell you just yet. It'll be something required later on.
Later on. Fine. Fair enough.
All right, now shake my hand.
I look at his hand with slight suspicion and hesitance, but I gradually shake it. It's gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it?
It shouldn't. Hopefully, hopefully you'll be strong enough when it happens. But if you
Right.
ain't, it'd be one hell of a show.
Right.
All right.
Good luck to you, I suppose.
Hey, Levy, hold down the bar for me, will ya? You see another fallen angel, this time a female, just like running the bar, as as basically goes into the back. What do you do?
I just I suppose I follow him.
As you go to follow him, the female bartender basically grabs you by the cuff of your shirt, and she goes, "You don't want to go in there just yet.
Fair enough. Just waiting until the signal.
He'll bring 'em out."
Okay. and I just sit on one of the stools. Tell me, what's the currency of this place?
Typically speaking, we do accept money because of the mortals, so your money is legitimate down here.
All right. How much for you have juice, right?
We don't serve juice. We ain't a Christian bar.
Hell. Well, just something light.
Light? You see her just kind of like get a little slightly ticked off by that? Sir, you might want to take a look around. Does it look like any of these demons would take light drinks?
Well, the point. Well, so those humans did. They drinking the heavy shit too?
Yes, sir. In fact, some of them even made deals in order just to handle that kind of stuff. Honestly, if you ask me, they are missing out on some other perks when it comes to selling your soul and whatnot, but that's just me.
All right then. Have a good one. How much does
I
it
have a
cost food?
question.
Go for it.
Is this one of them strip joint bars?
No.
I was thinking more like it's one of those Borderlands 2 bars.
Yeah, gotta think of one so like a bar that would lead it to hell. About 5 to 10 to 20 minutes passes, and you see Az come out with your friend, quote unquote, and your two kids. They're perfectly safe, but they're all unconscious.
Oh, dink. I mean, oh, oh, dink. Azura. Dink Akatosh.
Now, son, just stop trying.
Right. I just need them here and I'll be gone. It won't come, hopefully.
Would they even know about the Elder Scrolls?
They probably.
Yeah, I would say that Bethesda and whatnot do exist in this universe, so yeah, they probably would know of Elder Scrolls.
Would the Elder Scrolls Divines actually exist?
Probably not. I'm just saying that the
Eventually,
video games would
somewhere.
exist.
All right. Thank you, Al.
Alright, so I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah. Oh, and one last thing. You know of the Ripper that's going around town?
Mm hmm. Comes here once a week.
He drinks and all that. Seemed cool.
He basically drinks, smokes, whatever he wants.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have a lot of enemies.
Down here? No, sir.
I see.
So if you were to pick a fight with him, you might be fighting a couple friends of his. He points over to like a really large, grotesque demon that just like has one single eyeball that just goes like points a finger at his eyeball and then does the two for yours. Like I'm watching you.
I do the same gesture back. So, Al, you don't have any particular rules if, say, someone were to fight back, right?
Oh no. In fact, we even have a mosh pit.
Oh, okay.
If
Um,
you want to fight said demon, you have to write down their quote unquote name that they use. So, say if you want to fight the Ripper, you write down the Ripper and then your name. Then a pit will open up within the middle of the bar, and you two will be the only ones to enter. Now, you
I
can
see.
put your friends in there with you as well, but do be aware that the Ripper will do the same.
I assume the Ripper is one of them honorable types, right?
In fact, he doesn't typically ask for his friends' help. He'll do fight alone.
Uh, that great.
Considering
Just what
that
I
the
needed.
last time someone went up against him, an entire army, no joke, 500 men took him on. Not a single one hit him.
Some shit army then. Was he fighting? Children?
No, he was fighting the Romans.
Romans. That's probably a bit of a mouthful. Again, he probably hasn't properly fought someone. It's
That would
probably
that would have been extremely difficult because the Romans' defensive ability was pretty up there.
Yeah,
well,
and
like
he defeated
it
all of
doesn't
them.
specify.
Yeah, because like they wouldn't have gone on the attack quite on the attack. They would have been more. They would have done their whole stratagems and phalanx positions kind of thing. And they would have done like a kind of a shield wall, and they would have like
Okay,
been
okay, calm
circle.
down, Will. You do realize
Sorry,
we're going against
history,
a
history
demon here,
freak
so
here.
some sort of tactics will be lost.
He goes, man, that was one hell of a fight, though.
I assume so. All right.
Then there was the time that he fought the entire. Then there was the time that he fought an entire platoon of American soldiers during both World War One and World War Two.
Oh shit.
Then there was the time in Vietnam. Oh, not to mention that he killed a literal god once. So yeah,
And not
you
once
got your
has
Which
work cut
god?
up for you. Just a god that they
Which
not
don't
god?
name.
and not once he has been moved, right?
Hmm?
He has not yet been wounded. Not a single
Not,
scratch.
not even a single scratch. Hell, there were people that even actually hit him, and he still didn't bleed. He's a
Fair
tough
enough.
son of a bitch, if you ask me.
He, but he does bleed.
He does bleed, but he's so tough and resilient that he doesn't bleed from basically a god attack. But there is something that can kill him.
Do you say that in character or
No, well, yeah, he'll say. He says, I think there might be something that could kill, but I'm not sure what it is.
I wouldn't be too sure either. Considering his track record, he'd probably be overconfident. Oh well, still, the offers make that offer. I'd like to test myself against him
Your
one
funeral.
day. Yeah, my funeral. Now, at least let me get my family.
Alright.
So I just pretty much drag Rhea and the two kids into my car, just toss them in. Give them little belt buckles, and I just drive them home. Actually,
As
no, I drive them. I drive them to Dervin's place.
to Dervin's?
Dervin's.
As you go to drive to Dervin's place, you notice something in the rear of your mirror.
Ah,
You see what looks to be an old cowboy.
So wait, did he challenge the guy or not?
Yeah, he challenged. Well, I would say that you do. The Ripper has to show up there in order for him to be challenged. So that's like a next week thing.
Mm,
So it's not gonna happen this session. It's probably gonna happen in a couple of sessions.
mm.
So
Okay.
you
All right.
as so. Do you stop the car or anything?
yeah, I stopped the car at Dervin's place.
Well, actually, as you're driving, you do see this uh cowboy looking person that's in the car.
Well, hello.
Now he goes, "Howdy, pull the car over, will ya?"
How on earth did you get in my car?
Well, mister, I could do a lot of things when I'm dead.
When
And I
I'm dead, son.
and I've been dead for a long time.
Well, that's not precarious or anything.
Just pull the
Ah,
car over.
fine. I pulled the
Alright.
car over.
You see him like float up to the front seat and sit right next to you? Now, tell me, do you know who I am?
No, not really.
Billy the Kid.
You can roll a history check.
Billy the Kid, Jesse James.
Alright,
Wait,
let me
can
just
I
do
wait?
that.
Would I be able to see this on my cameras?
Oh yeah, you see this on your camera.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I text Jonas. Oh, wait, I do the history check first.
Well, actually, both of you can make a history check since you guys see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do so. Except I could probably do it with advantage because
So 13.
computers. I got access to computers, so can I do it with advantage?
I'll say yeah.
Because literally everything's on Google.
9.
Nope.
Okay, so Mask, you have no
Nine,
idea who
nine.
this is. Google pulls up quite a few searches and you don't know who it is.
I can't
Jonas,
narrow it.
you kinda know who this is.
He's got an inkling.
Yeah. My name's Roy. Roy the Outlaw. You know, the Robin Hood of the West.
Still not a clue
We
who you are.
rolling on a blazing saddle.
Alright. I'm a Kitsune. I've been on. My family was killed by a group of bandits, and then I basically took my revenge on people of rich and the corrupted.
Yeah, I still haven't read my history books, and I know your name isn't.
That's because they try to erase me. But I'm telling you, I'm much real as the fillers as the sun.
So what do you want
I want to give you some help.
with what?
There's a group of mine that still exists to this very day. And you know one of them. He goes by the same name as me.
What his name? What?
You know,
What would his name be?
Roy. You,
Roy.
You remember Roy, who just so happens to be one of the greatest thieves that you ran into.
Oh yeah, right.
He'll help you out. Not to mention the tiefling friend that you made.
How will they help me out? It's not like they can kill a ghost or kill a demon specifically. They can't even see it.
Tieflings? They could see him.
Can you repeat that?
Some tieflings can see demons. Especially the one that I'm referencing to. The one who's missing his horn. They'll help you out.
Yeah. But how will Roy help me? Sure, he's a thief, but what's he gonna?
He'll get you what you need in order to fight. Because you're going to
Right.
fight him. And if you fight him in your current condition, you're going to lose. Bad.
He doesn't know that yet.
No, I know that. I've seen how you play with a gun, son, and there are many stories about the West and the guns. The gun's only as good as the person that wields it. And you ain't very good at wielding a gun.
I didn't stop the car to get a lecture about how to aim a pistol. Now,
No, you didn't. I'm just trying to help you out.
why do you want to help? This is kind of my story. Let's just say.
It may be your story, but it was also mine. I lost most of my family when I was young. And I
Did
did
he
kill.
kill you?
No, I managed to kill him once. Got brought back from the dead because I didn't know about the bloody knife. And he became Barbados Walker, the nomad of the West.
That's his name, Barbados Walker.
Yeah, Elvin. He's an Elvin man who lost all of his family. That's who he is now.
I see.
And
So,
now,
you want me to kill this Barbados Walker?
destroy the knife and you destroy the demon. Barbados Walker will die of his old age.
Hopefully so. Well, is that all you need to tell me?
That's all I came to tell you about.
Fair enough. So,
Oh, and another thing. Well, I guess you'll figure that out later.
tell me, old man, where's the one place that I can keep my family?
Well, there is one place, and you ain't gonna like it.
Tell me anyway.
Well, I have a home nearby. I placed wards and protection symbols so that way no demon can cross onto that land. It's a little out of the city, it's about an hour's drive, but you should be able to get there and stay there until you basically deal with the demon properly.
Right. Where is it?
Just follow this. He pulls out what looks to be a map that basically gets. I see you found my compass. They'll show you the
Well, it
way.
wasn't. Did you left that compass for?
I sure did.
Thanks.
No problem, stranger.
How did this Ripper manage to find my? How did my family manage to be stuck in the Hell's Bar?
You can enter in and out of it. Most demons can cross the beyond and come back. They either have to be really powerful. The most weakest demons get stuck there for a while, but they come back even stronger. Think of it as like a dip into a pool, if you will. The deeper you are, the more problems you get. You
I
get one.
see. Yeah, I understand.
Luckily
Right.
for you, your family was placed in temporary storage, if you will.
In that case, what was their?
Hmm?
What did he plan?
What does he plan?
Yeah,
He
he
planned
surely
on
took
killing
my
them.
family.
He planned on killing them, making his power stronger, then drawing you out, then killing you the same way he killed me.
What does he want with me exactly?
He touches.
Why does he want to kill me so badly? Couldn't he just kill some other slob?
He
Get the
could,
same.
but you remind him of me.
You don't look like me. Don't talk like me. Don't sound like me. How are we similar?
I fight for justice in an injustifiable world. You do the same. Even though I'm considered
Wow.
the Robin Hood of the West, I was a pretty good man for the most part. I never killed an innocent, ever. The only time I ever killed was in self-defense.
You keep making this claims that I am a believe that.
Regardless, it's been nice talking to you. By the
Right.
way, what's your name, stranger?
I look at him like I heard the most bullshit word. I something so flabbergasted like you cannot breathe. Jonas.
Nice to meet you, Jonas. The name's Roy.
Good luck, Roy. Not so afterlife.
Good luck to you. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. While you're there at my ranch, if you find the creaky floorboard, pry it open. There's a book there. You ain't gonna need it, but it'll help me pass on. Just give it to the just give it to the press. They'll know what the deal.
Depressed?
Have it printed out and give it out to everyone. And I mean everyone.
Who again? Depressed?
The press, probably. Would probably be your best bet.
Who is the press?
You know, the news people.
Ah, I see. You want me to give that book to the news folks?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
I
do
will
you
be with
people still
Calico.
read the newspaper these days?
Some of them. So maybe one, maybe two.
Wow. How do you guys keep track of y'all's news nowadays?
We use the computers, which is, think of it as a
I
newspaper.
know what a computer is. I ain't dumb.
Well,
I
that's
may
how
be
we
dead and I
get.
may be old, but I ain't dumb.
Right. Sorry. Anyways, your place.
Yeah. Just follow the compass. It'll lead you there.
Okay. Just start the car and just start driving.
Alright, the compass actually does lead you to what looks to be a old Wild West styled ranch house.
Could
And
use a
it's
fixing
still
up.
actually in pretty good condition, surprisingly. And if she would keep good care of it.
Who?
My niece. Well, more like my niece's great great granddaughter, but
Who is she?
well, she's basically Luna. She's the nicest little.
Luna?
Yeah, Luna.
Luna?
She's a Kasuna. Basically, long story short, my sister had a daughter, and I basically kind of adopted her shortly before I died. She moved out. I had her move out here just to be on the safe side. And, well, the rest is history.
Oh, oh, did someone call my name?
Nope.
Oh,
I see. So, is that all I need to know?
That's all you need to know.
Fantastic.
She'll take good care of you.
All right, so I try to wake up the whole everyone. Try to wake them up.
You see, this woman just come out of the ranch style house. And you do see the similarities between Roy and this woman.
Hey, I
She
need help.
comes on out towards you and she goes, well, hey, can I help you?
Hey, my family. They're we're on the run for now. We were told that this is a safe place.
Roy sent you?
Yeah, right.
Alright, come on in. I'll help you too with these folk.
Thank you.
She has them on what looks to be modern day beds and whatnot. Like the inside and outside are well maintained and whatnot. You see some old western style like wallpaper and stuff, but it's pretty well kept other than that.
One. We're going all west inside this.
Sorry for the mess.
Yeah, that's all
As
right.
she
nope.
That's all right.
says mess, there's this one dish that hasn't been cleaned.
Mess. This place looks spotless. Oh, your this place. You know Roy, right?
Yeah, he's my great uncle and stuff.
He watches over you, right?
Mm-hmm. He's my guardian angel, if you will.
He talks to you too, right?
Yep. Was weird the first time I seen him and heard him.
Same here. Same here.
But he's a pretty good dad for the most part.
Good to hear that. Hopefully, we won't be staying needing this place to stay here too long. You have Roy told you my company.
Yep. Now, the place is protected from demons and fae and all that.
Then you will know who is hunting me.
I do.
You will know why I'm doing this. Right?
Yep, I understand. Now,
What can I do to
now go get clean up. Supper will be ready in just a few minutes.
supper? All right. In that
Alright.
case, I think you know, switch roles.
Alright, so now we're going to switch over to the mask. Hello? Well,
Yep.
we're switching back to you.
Okay.
You do see them both talking, and then you see the car drive out the city, and you haven't been able to pick it up since.
Right. Okay.
Now, there is something interesting that's happening with you right now.
Hmm.
There's something interesting. You hear a knock at your door.
I go to the camera that's at the door.
You see this well dressed man that's looking for you. But
Is he blonde?
he's a blind man.
Oh, he's a well-dressed blind man.
Yeah, that's for what
Hmm.
you can tell because his eyes.
What race?
Looks like a tabaxi.
Hmm. I go. I go to the door, and I go to the little monitor, and then a little screen pops down in front of this person with like little words that I'm typing.
He can't see.
Uh, um. Shit. Um. I stick out. All right. I just open the door and yeah, pull him in.
Excuse me, sir. Is this the Eganers residence?
Dear God, this is like a mute's worst nightmare. Is when they have to have a conversation with a blind man.
Sir, are you here? I guess I must got
You
the
tap him
wrong.
on the shoulder.
I guess I got the wrong.
He,
Oh, there you are.
he tries to look up like ways to talk to a blind man when you're mute,
Uh,
and he does like the Helen Keller thing with the drawing like symbols in his hand.
oh, right.
Who are you?
Uh, I'm very lost. Is this the Parsons residence?
No.
Ah, damn it.
And
Must.
please excuse me. I am mute. I cannot.
Ah, that explains it. I thought I didn't hear a beep. Now, I'm sorry for interrupting whatever you were doing, but could you
Fine.
please guide this old blind man to the Parsons residence?
The Parsons residence.
Okay, so for what would your hacker know, the Parsons residence is a basically it's a retirement home.
Hmm. He kind of leads them to his car, and they get in, and he tells them to get in, and Harry gets in, and then yeah, he just drives them there.
You're such a nice young man. I'm assuming you're a man, yes?
He kind of he taps twice on his shoulder.
I thought so. Your hands don't feel feminine as far as the backsies go.
Um, he does like a little text to the voice program on on his phone. How'd you know I was How did you know I was a tabaxi?
Sir, I know my race is pretty well, especially when you're blind, you notice things. One, your smell. You smell like a tabaxi, you have fur. Two, your claw.
Mm, true.
So, even if I was blind, I know that you're a tabaxi man. I used to be a pretty good cop back when I was able to see.
What happened?
He just points to his eyes. I went blind.
I mean, how did you go blind?
Well, it was during a raid, and this entire building was locked down by a group of guys that didn't want to give away their place too badly. So I went in, guns blazing. Unfortunately, some doctor or something, I think it was a doctor, yeah, it was the really fat guy, weird looking mustache, bald head.
Dr. Robertson?
Yeah, him. He had an invention that basically made me go blind, and I was that close to getting him.
Hmm.
I retired as soon as
It
I
would
heard.
help. If it helps, I was one of the people that helped take him down.
Well, good for you. You part of law enforcement?
No.
Ah, so you're just one of those concerned citizens?
Ever heard of the mask?
Guess I have.
Well, I'm essentially a vigilante and the reason I'm mute is because of because of a certain day at a certain time, and a mafia slit my throat, but I didn't die. I managed to survive, and yeah.
Wait, you're that Redcliffe kid, yeah?
How do people know my name?
It was in the papers.
It was
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was on the news for a damn week.
damn.
Not to mention, I used to work your family's case.
What do you mean, my family?
Well, you're. Hmm. The parents that
And
adopted you
all,
were part of a
and
criminal organization that I managed to put behind bars.
no. Basically, it describes how he was in foster care for pretty much his whole life since he was like 6 months.
You don't know, do you?
No, I do not.
You were kidnapped, pal, and then placed into foster care as a cover up. I've been working your case for years. Assumed that you were dead.
Well, I'm not.
Well, too bad your parents aren't alive so I could tell them the good news.
Hmm.
I mean, your real parents, of course.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you for listening to an old man ramble about his past.
Yeah.
I'll say they do reach the nursing home at this time. Is there anything else you know?
Yes. Hey, do, and do you know? Do you know about how that recent murder with that one guy in the alleyway?
What murder?
Well, can I confess something?
Go ahead,
He
son.
used He used the text to voice.
He goes, go ahead, son.
Those three guys that killed my girlfriend, I hunted them down and slaughtered them like the animals they were.
Honestly, I don't blame you. If I were you, I would have done the exact same thing.
The first one I hung, first one I gutted, hung by his intestines from a tree branch, and then covered him with, and then left some steaks and left him to the wolves.
Mm.
The second one I lured into a room filled with microwave generators, which then basically made pretty much his skin melt and all that. Then I buried him 6 feet under, and then the last guy was the guy was can be found in an alleyway with a bullet hole in his head.
I figure it was you. Honestly, I kind of did you a favor for throwing them off.
Mm.
But, kid,
Well, hopefully they're suffering now.
kid, let me tell you. Don't try to do something like that again, because this time around I won't be able to cover your ass.
True enough. I only kill when I have to.
Oh, speaking of which, I probably should notify you before you hear it on the news. Dr. Robertson has escaped from prison.
Thanks for the ammo.
I figure I'd give you a heads up.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna be on this earth for too long anyway.
Now, son, you just gotta move on sometimes. And even though if things could have been different, she might have done the exact same thing you were doing.
Oh, trust me, she'll be back.
But will she be back the way she was? Because that
Just
family has
trust.
suffered. And I think most of that family's dead, anyways.
Trust me, she'll be back. I've pulled strings.
Don't get in too much trouble.
I think I'm pretty sure I'm in as much trouble as possible. Like the sort of big man downstairs kind of trouble.
Do you say that out loud? Well, I mean, do you
Yeah.
mean, do you use your voice?
I make it to where only he can hear it.
Alright. He goes, you be careful now, alright?
You too.
You see him go into
And then yeah,
the nursing home and whatnot.
I drive off.
All right, I need you to make a. What would be a saving throw for a car crash?
Probably Constitution.
I'll say Constitution then. As you're basically driving normally, someone hits you basically head on.
Okay. 10.
I'll say that you're still conscious.
Is it the same truck that tried to run over a zero Aura?
No, it's a different truck. It's like a different car completely.
Okay. I want to say it's not my car.
Well, my car is not gonna really gonna do much. It's like a modified punch bug. Even when it's
No,
modified, it's not gonna do much.
it's a fagio. It's a little scooter.
But
You see this woman
uh,
basically get out of her car and goes towards you to over to your window, and she looks like Samus Aran.
Oh fuck! No, no, that's enough. No,
And in fact,
no, no,
you've seen this woman
no.
before. She's the woman that works at the bloody library.
is she wearing a skin type bodysuit?
No.
No, she's not. She's wearing more on the lines of like something that like a librarian would wear. Like just basically like a
So
typical dress shirt, and she's wearing like a skirt and stuff. She goes, "I'm very sorry."
I still have the mask on, so she wouldn't be able to recognize me.
I'm so
I'm gonna crash my car and
sorry. Is this one of those dummy bar? Is this one of those crash dummies? Am I being spoofed right now?
Emote pops up. Yes.
She goes, are you okay? Well,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just being silent because I'm trying to kind of just act like a dummy because that's what she's thinking.
okay. She places her hand within. She opens your car door because I would assume that your door is unlocked, just
Mm-hmm.
to add a little effect. And she places her hand on your throat to see if you actually have a heartbeat, which you do. She
No,
goes,
no, I do some I pull some Batman shit and just do some like quiet breathing to slow my heart rate to the point where it's hard to tell.
all right, do a
just develop your own.
Constitution check, and I'll say it's pretty hard.
Yep.
Just develop your own stance to stop your heart right now.
Natural one. You
You
do
fucking
the
Natural one.
suck.
exact opposite of what Batman does. Your heart
Yeah, yeah.
races and whatnot. And she,
All of a sudden you see all of a sudden you see a tent being pitched.
she goes, "Wait, you're alive? Oh, wait, you're not a dummy then. Then
You're
you must
such
be
a
something,
nerd.
someone else." As she goes to take off your
Does
mask,
she notice the tent being pitched?
huh?
No,
Basically, I kind
stop
of
it. No,
surmised like the
no,
nat. I
don't
feel
say
like the
it.
nat. No, like I surmised the nat one to the Constitution save to slow down my heart rate would equal tent being pitched.
Yeah, your heart is racing basically.
No, do you know what that means?
Eh.
He's got a boner.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. She goes,
I'm
"Oh
gonna fight
my
you on the street now.
lord." She goes, "Oh my lord. Are you one of those masochist people that likes to dress up in
Oh,
hacker shit?"
She called you out, man.
I gotta check something. I gotta check something. He's 1 inch. Oh wait, that's an.
Oh
What?
Oh wait,
no!
I accidentally put it instead of a.
You place an S instead of a D.
No, you're
Yeah, on
dead.
accident. So that doesn't
Are we trying to
count.
figure out how big your junk
Properly
is?
roll. That
It's
doesn't
canceled
count.
out.
That properly roll.
I'll let you re-roll it. I'll be fair. I can't believe I'm
Once
actually
you get
There we
saying
go.
this. Your junk is apparently 6 inches long. 7 inches long. Okay.
you're drunk.
She goes, "Are you some kind of masochist person that likes enjoy being hurt and wears hackers type shit?"
Emotes. No. It's just that you're really pretty.
Just my size, boy.
Yeah, no, no, not the leg right there. Oh, this is going to hell. We are going to hell.
Most likely.
Ladies
Well,
first.
well, the mask is definitely going to hell.
She goes, anyways, are you alright, mister?
Oh
Mask.
my god, you are so lucky that she guys still decides to talk to you after what you're pulling.
Mask.
Mask?
You can call me the mask.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
the mask is just emoting all this.
Again, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I've been through worse.
Just give her the New Yorker treatment. Start punching her in the.
I, I guess I'll see you around. I guess, Mask.
No problem. By the way, hey, here.
Hmm?
He hands her like a little mobile EMP generator.
An EMP generator? Well, why are you giving me
Mm-hmm.
an EMP?
Trust me, I got enemies that would probably use you as leverage.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, but some people may misinterpret. Anyone I talk to is in danger of getting kidnapped. So yeah, just keep that on.
Sure. And I'm a leprechaun.
Oh no, trust me. Ever heard of Dr. Robertson?
Yes, I've heard of him.
He recently escaped from jail, and he's probably going to be after
Well, if he
and
is,
or and
I
or a certain.
You do realize this is Samus Aran, right?
I can handle myself, thank you very much.
You know, you kind of look like a certain video game character.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Samus Aran, if I recall, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have bird DNA?
The what?
Do you have bird DNA?
I
No,
get it.
not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe. Wait, was my great uncle a bird? He might have been. So,
Anyway, if you're in trouble, well, if you see some weird looking robots, then here's a number. Here's a number that you can call.
Here's my number.
you are a very strange person, you know that?
True, but think about it. How long has it been since like the mask's first introduction and like the whole bomb silver like metal silver strider thing?
I would say that it's been at least a couple weeks.
Do you know about that little collapsing building a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, the mask was there. Wait a minute. I know who you are. You're like, sorry, sorry. I don't know why it didn't take me a lot longer, but I was passing by there when I saw it.
Well, here I am.
Well, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm. So trust me when I say this. If you see strange robots, follow this. And
How
also, here's how you
about if
turn
I
turn.
see strange robots, I turn them off?
Oh no, trust me, you won't be able to turn them off. They don't have it on.
Oh,
But,
That's
but if you also see it, here's how you turn on the mobile EMP generator.
I know how to turn one on, genius. I
Not
have
these
two of
ones.
these back at the house.
Interesting.
Roll me an insight check.
Is she a ditzy blonde?
No, just roll me an
she's
insight
a
check.
Samus Aran.
You could actually surmise that she's actually not bullshitting you.
Hmm. Well then, here's a third one.
At least it's not.
And besides, now I got your IP address for the car, so I could be able to track you.
No, trust me. Hey, I'm gonna be walking.
And I'll let you figure that one out. See you later, hacker.
Mm,
As soon as she basically
Oh,
walks away, you see that your guns have actually been deployed.
mm. Two can play at this game. I hacker phone to short circuit.
As you
Hacker
go to
phone to me.
short circuit her phone, she turns around and she basically manages to do an EMP for on your phone. She goes, "Nice try, Mask, but I'm way better than you are.
Is that so?
I'm better at
Like
hacking."
emotes. Check your phone.
She checks her phone and it's still working.
Oh come on.
She's that good.
Seriously, I got a 23 on that. Really?
Yeah, it failed by one.
By one.
Well,
That's a
she's a
23.
hacker. She's a hacker herself.
Yeah, and I'm like the hacker. The fuck.
She knows her stuff.
Mm,
See you around. That's if you want to come around.
mm.
Do you say
Yeah, but let's see.
do you say or do anything?
Uh, no, no. I just memorized the face.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this out of context and character, so you could actually recruit her
Recruiter into what?
into your whole, the whole DedSec thing from
Hmm.
the Watch Dogs 2.
Ah,
You could actually have your own group of hackers, and she's one of them.
yeah. Just all right. Fair enough, but I'm gonna try to play it a little careful.
Sounds fair enough.
I'm probably gonna keep surveillance on or through cameras and.
All right.
Stalker Mike.
It's not stalking. It's security.
And that's where we'll end it for today.
Mm-hmm. Silver, I would like to talk to you in private.
All right. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys want to see more content like this, go on over to my Twitch channel. Until then, I'll see you all next time, mates.